Hello, everyone. Welcome to PCS. I'm Curtis.
I'm Amelia. Well, is it PCS though? I guess it still is. Kinda.
It says PCS right
We're playing PCS
there.
games. There, yeah. We are live on Facebook right now. Pilot Games is our Facebook page. Why can't I hear myself?
Yeah, I can't hear you either. Hold on. So the mic is working because it's picking up right there. Say something.
Hello. Hello, hello.
Louder.
Can everyone hear me?
Say it louder.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm just going crazy. Maybe I'm deaf.
Yeah, I can't hear you. I can't hear in the headphones either, but that's okay.
Anyway, we are live right now on the Player Connect app. There may be a 1-minute lag, so if you prefer, you can check us out on Facebook. Pilot Games is our Facebook page, and there's only like a 10-second little bit of lag. So I think that's a better place to see the live video if you want to be up to date with what we're saying. Either way, hello, happy Wednesday, happy end of PCS qualifiers. We are still confirming with all the players that they are eligible and that they can be part of the finals for money, cash money, $5,000 for first place, $1,000 for second, $750 for third place, $600 for fourth place. And I mean, it just descends from there all the way to the 12th spot. And then there is going to be a consolation prize. So $10,000 in total prizes. Again, we're still confirming all of those players that they're not gambling related.
Yeah, they're not affiliated with charity, stuff like that.
Affiliated with some organizations.
We will have the confirmed finalists to you guys shortly.
We're waiting to hear back from a couple people. That's why we haven't confirmed everything. But everything's looking good so far. And yeah, if you have confirmed with Jackpot Jennifer, congrats. You're a finalist for PCS 2020. So what we're going to do is just play.
We don't have a special background either anymore. Oh, it's just black.
What happened? What has happened to us? I feel like I fell apart in the last day. It was really that game when Fishy was competing for his final spot. That really made me fall apart.
Oh,
I'm still recovering from that game where Big Dog, I think. No, was it Big Dog? Almost took Fishy's spot in a PCS game.
No, it was Dugout, I believe.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, either way, right now we are playing top 10, and then we'll get into Meso Perch, Top Dog, and Pride of Minnesota. You're not really competing for anything in these games, but when you see a Vikings victory on your phone, you are still competing for Minnesota Vikings prizes. And then next week, we're going to do this Sunday, we're going to do Game Day Bingo. Next week, we're going to do the finals and probably some more Vikings-related stuff. So we will be live on the app for another week and a half. You guys can come and play, and we'll see what happens with the bars.
Yeah, hopefully everything gets sorted out quickly.
I think, a lot of 2020 has just been like, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And then we figure something out, and it's great. So, who knows? We'll see what happens.
See Jackpot Jen out there in first place. We got Bingo in second, Brat in third, M. Brown in fourth, and Manuel in fifth. See Scuba Steve out there as well. Welcome back, Scuba Steve.
Say hello on the Player Connect app. And let us know, how's your Wednesday going? How was your morning? What's new? How's the kids? What else? How do you feel about PCS? Or, yeah, do you want us to continue games even without PCS? While the bars are closed?
I wonder what everyone's doing during this.
Yeah, are you working?
Yeah,
what
if
is
you're
everyone
working,
doing?
if you got a hobby to keep you sane at home.
Or if you're just playing games all the time, like me and Curtis.
True.
In our downtime, we just play video games. Yeah, let us know what's going on. And, by the way, if you need something to do, we do have an E-Tab tournament bracket going on Facebook. I feel so quiet.
I think you're good.
Okay.
I think you're normal.
So let's see what's happened with the E-Tab bracket so far. For this bracket, we've done this before, but for this one, I included all of the 2020 E-Tabs, so all of our new games in the past year. So for the first bracket, we did Vikings, Warcraft versus Double Eagle. Double Eagle won. We did Winter Wolves versus Wild Walleye. Wild Walleye won. That means that in a few days, Double Eagle will be competing against Wild Walleye. And then we had Vikings Victory versus Go for Gold. Go for Gold won. We had Lucky Lures versus Damsels and Dragons. Lucky Lures won. Of course, a fishing game.
Yeah.
Now yesterday we had Buku Bucks versus Scrooge's Safe. Buku Bucks won by a landslide. I'm talking Scrooge's Safe only had like 2 or 3 votes. So, today, the poll is still up. You can still vote. Diesel Freaks versus Louie's House Party. And whoever wins that one, which right now it's kind of a split decision. I haven't counted them yet, so I don't know. I think Louie's House Party might win this one. That would mean that Buku would verse one of those games. So make sure you head to Facebook and vote either for Diesel Freaks or Louie's House Party. I like Diesel Freaks better.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, go ahead, go to Facebook and vote. Yeah, it's just a fun thing we're doing while we wait for the bars to open back up. Who knows when that'll be. And we got a few days left to this bracket. Tony's thinking that Wild Walleye's going to win. I'm kind of thinking Buku might win. And of course, I would love for a new game to win. And I thought Vikings Victory would be that game.
I think the final's going to come down to Wild Walleye and it's not going to be Go for Gold. Lucky Lure, probably. 2 fishing games in the finals.
I don't know. Yeah, because later on in the bracket, we'll have Bachelorette Party versus Moonshot, and then we'll have Ruby Adventure versus Diver Down. And I don't know how those polls are going to go.
Yeah.
I do think that Go for Gold might beat out Lucky Lures. Brat says, thank you for responding, Brat. I love talking to you guys so much. So far, so good. Just got back from my walk. I had a dream about this. Not you, specifically, because I don't know what you look like, and you can't dream about people that you've never seen before. But I had a dream that I was like, I went on walks every day.
Wow.
And I think my dream was trying to tell me something, because like that's the healthy thing to do, right? Is to go on walks. And I really do need to do that. It's really good for your body to do that. Destiny says, this is my hobby. No shame in the game.
No shame.
No shame. I will tell Tony, we can't take Destiny's hobby away. The app will always be there. We're trying to figure out which games to have, and we will let you guys know. Babe Bliss says, love Diesel Freaks. Did you comment? Did you vote for Diesel Freaks? Babe Bliss? I don't know what her real name is. We do have 26 votes so far. God, it really does look like a split decision. It's not as cut and dry as Buku Bucks was.
Facebook tells me that your grandmother is watching.
Hi, Grandma. Wait, which one? Diane?
Yeah, Diane.
My grandma's watching. My grandma, okay, we just got her an iPad. She still doesn't really know how to use it, and every time I go home, I have to fix it for her. Because I found out that in the year of having an iPad, she never restarted it. And sometimes you just need to, like, turn it off, turn it back on. And that's technology, right? Turn it off, turn it back on. It's brand new. So, hi, Grandma. If you found out how to work the volume button, I love you. That makes me so happy.
I know. See Brad out there in first place. We got Lou Bear in 6th, M. Brow in 7th, Lady Love out there in 8th, and Big Schmidt in 9th.
I wish my grandma knew how to
Comment.
and interact. But my grandma has been pretty, like, if my grandma needed to be Amish, like, no technology, no, she could do
That
it.
would include stoves, vacuums, sinks.
Oh, would it?
Yes.
No, I think a lot of Amish people have, like, accepted some of those things.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends, I think.
I don't know anything
Because
about
wouldn't that
Amish
be like,
lifestyle.
oh, you can't have a car? But many Amish people have cars
Yeah.
to get to town. We have a big Amish population near us. I see them riding their horse and carriage.
I see them in Walmart sometimes.
They're in
that's it.
Walmart a lot.
See Brad out there winning that round. Congratulations, Brad. Like we said earlier, PCS is, well, the qualifiers for PCS are done, so these games are just for fun.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, again, this is probably a lot of people's hobby and something to do. Obviously, we just like Babliss said, she hasn't voted yet, but she will. New to this, only a week. Finally got signed in, and I missed the E-tabs. Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously, we miss E-tabs and seeing you guys win money and seeing, like, how many jackpots have went out. And Curtis and I specifically miss bingo a lot because we're bingo buddies.
Uh-huh.
But, Babliss, you can just, if you have us on Facebook, just find the thing that says Diesel Freaks versus Louie's House Party and just type in your vote. Because I think Diesel Freaks needs a little help right now.
Got about 3.5 minutes to get in this next round. Yeah, we're just gonna keep running games because we like giving you guys something to do, and I'm sure there are people out there that like playing these games at home. So as long as you're here, we'll be here.
Back to what I was saying about my grandma, though. My grandma is super against Facebook, or was super against Facebook, because she doesn't trust technology, and also thinks it's weird that people, like, can see your life. So my grandma's the type of person that I made her a Facebook account, and she scrolls through it, and she doesn't know what, like, she'll be like, why are they recommending me to add these people that I don't know? Like, you know, Facebook will say, like, oh, here's a person you have one friend in common with.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know. And she'll actually exit out of all of them. I'm like, Grandma, that's endless. Just scroll past it. Don't look at that. So she doesn't know how to interact. I think she's one of those lurkers that just, like, looks at all of her family's stuff. So, Grandma, if you're still here, I love you. Anyway. We are getting into Meso Perch in just a couple minutes. Let's see. We do have a few national days. We have a ton of celebrity birthdays today. Do you think we should get started?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like national days.
I love national days. They make me hungry. National Pastry Day celebrates one of the world's most favored baked goods. Visit your local bakery and pick up one or two of your favorite kinds. Pastries are my favorite kind of dessert. Flaky, phyllo dough, fruity, chocolate. I don't care what kind. No nuts, though. I don't like peanuts, and I don't like almonds or walnuts or any of that.
You want your desserts to be bad for you.
Nuts are still not good. They're fatty. I mean,
they
they're not
got
bad.
protein in them.
Do they?
Yes. That's.
Well, nuts don't make it bad or good. I just don't like the crunch and they're just a weird texture. I like them on their own, but for instance, if I was eating a baklava, I would think a baklava is perfect without the nuts in them.
Oh.
You don't know what that is, do
Nope.
you?
No clue.
It's layers of flaky pastry.
I don't think I've
And
eaten
it's buttery
a pastry.
and it has honey.
Well, I guess
do
donuts are
donuts
pastry.
count?
Yeah,
I
I'd
think
say donuts are
count.
pastry. But other than that, I don't think I've ever eaten a pastry.
Yeah, I don't know. I love pastries, so I've eaten many.
45 seconds to get in this next game, so make sure you click it.
Maybe we'll have to go get pastries. I think we eat enough sugary stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not into sweets either. You know that. I
you
don't
like
really.
donuts.
Yeah, but I
You
like
you
one
ate-
and then I'm done.
Listen, Curtis just bought a pack of like 20 cookies and they're all gone, so I don't want to hear it. You're lying
That's
to
a
the
different
people.
different story. Cookies aren't a pastry.
And you know what? He bought the crunchy sugar cookies with sprinkles on them. Who in their right mind eats crunchy cookies?
They're
The
good.
soft baked cookies are the way to go.
I agree, but those crunchy cookies were amazing.
They weren't that bad. I ate a couple too.
Yeah. All right, here we go, and we're getting into, I think this is Meso Perch.
Brad says, don't put nuts in my desserts. Agree. 100% agree. +1 in the chat.
See Destiny out there. We got Anita Alibi, Wildcat, Las Vegas, Frog Hair out there as well. Got Big Schmidt. Chrissy. So many familiar names.
Oh my God, John, don't ever tell a diabetic that. He said, since you're diabetic, eat less sugar. Type 1, by the way. So let me just clear this up real quick. Don't even get me started. First of all, type 2 diabetics, that's good advice. Type 1 diabetics, still good advice. But guess what? I wear an insulin pump, which means if I want to eat a donut, I can just give myself insulin. And problem solved.
Yeah,
I
except
won't
for you
die.
know the being diabetic problem.
Oh, that problem won't ever be
Yeah,
solved.
that's not solved.
You know, they keep talking about cures. They're either hiding the cure or they're it's just not there yet.
Yeah, I don't think they can cure type 1 at all.
You can get a pancreas transplant.
Yeah, that's the only
no,
cure.
you can. They have devices you can insert into your body that will like release insulin for you. But my pancreas doesn't work at all. So
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't know how that would work. Who knows? I don't have my hopes up for a cure. A lot of diabetics do, but I'm like, you know what? The damage is done. It's been 21 years. 21 years of having a dead organ.
Look at us. It's been 12 months, no cure for COVID yet. Come on.
Well, they kind of, not a cure, but they have a vaccine.
Yeah.
They have a vaccine. Yeah, they just gave a really old man, one of the second ever, I don't know what the company's called, Pfizer? Pfizer?
Pfizer?
Yeah, maybe. They have a
Sounds right.
vaccine, and they're,
Do they?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, some people are skeptical about vaccines, but you know what? We already take, like, how many as babies? Like, come on. John says, nutty donuts and nuts on hot fudge sundae are great. You know what, John? Do you know those, cones they have in the packages? What is that? And it's covered in chocolate, and then the nuts are all over the top.
Oh, drumstick.
Oh my God. I will eat nuts in a drumstick. Those are so good.
I've never eaten a drumstick.
I had one recently at my dad's.
Oh, it's like a single serving of ice cream
Yeah.
with everything you could want. See, Bingo out there in first place. We got Frog Hair in 6th. Babe Bliss in 2nd. Jonesy in 3rd. Chrissy in 4th. And Flash Daddy out there in 5th.
I'm still offended that John said to eat less sugar. I will never do that. Pfizer. One of 2 vaccines.
Are they like being mass produced and
Yes.
released to be? Oh,
I think so.
I
My grandpa told me that by spring or something, I don't know. No, my grandpa said by like January there was going to be vaccinations.
Oh.
Or February maybe. I don't know. I took a quiz that's like, in Michigan, what place in line would you be for the vaccine? Our age group would typically be like last in line, like,
Yeah.
or kids. I don't think kids need them. I don't know. Don't listen to me. But I would be like 2 million in line, which is not that bad because I'm diabetic. So it would go like healthcare workers, elderly home, and immunocompromised. And then it would go elderly, the rest of the elderly people, and then it would go, I think, young people.
Yeah.
There's all these groups they have, and they've put us in a line, and I found out my place. 2 million, not that bad. I guess I'm the luck. If I can hold out on getting COVID till then.
See, Bingo out there, Dugout out there in 5th, Babe Bliss in 4th, Destiny in 3rd, and Jonesy in 2nd. See, Sugar Tiff's back out there in 6th, Brat in 7th, Chrissy in 8th, and Froghair in 9th. John saying drumsticks are amazing. I've never eaten one. My brother had them all the time. Kyle would eat like a drumstick a day.
I grew up like heat of the summer at my grandparents as a kid. There was always a big box of drumsticks.
Really?
Yeah.
What do we have? We had, God, those ice cream popsicles. They weren't ice cream. They were like slush popsicles that were multicolored. There was like orange, yellow, blue ones.
The slushy pop.
Yeah, they're just
slush
like this long, and they're just
the
straight
long,
tube.
like actual just frozen fruit.
Yep.
Juice. Yeah, I used to eat those all the time. Best one is the pink one.
Really? I'm a blue kind of guy.
You are. I don't like people that are like blue colored, like blue raspberry, like Jolly Ranchers.
Blue raspberry Jolly
Wrong.
Ranchers are amazing.
Wrong. I don't know. I think that kids like growing up thought the color blue was cool. And it was like people competed with eating the blue Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, those slush pop. I don't know what they're called. Those hurt so bad because they have like the sharp edges, and you wanna eat them as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Oh.
And just to be clear, if you have type 2 diabetes, you can still eat sugar.
True.
I'm just letting everyone know. Although I think people, not all type 2 diabetics can reverse their diabetes by eating better and losing weight. Some people get type 2 just from being old and their pancreas just lessens. But you can still eat sugar. I mean, if you're 80 years old and you're already that old and you have type 2, like when I worked in an elderly home, some of the nurses would be like, you can't, like, restrict their diets, basically restrict their sugar intake. And I'm like, they're already that old. Let them have a piece of cake. Like,
Yeah.
you live one life. Do what you want. Do not let anyone tell you can't.
See, Destiny out there in first place with 16,000 points. See Slim Jim out there, Flash Daddy. Good to see all these names recognizable. Jackpot Jen, Anita Alibi. We got Las Megas out there. Dugout out there, Brat, Big Schmidt, and Chrissy. Like we said earlier, these games do not count. Qualifying games are done, so these are just pretty much for fun.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, let's do another National Day. Weary Willy Day recognizes the art of clowning and the impact it has on our lives. This holiday was named for the character made famous by Emmett Kelly, who was born on this day in 1898. What is a Weary Willy? Do you know?
I think it's the character. It's a clowny character.
Oh,
yeah.
That's terrifying.
It was a sad clown.
Okay, that's terrifying.
Yeah, clowns are scary. I don't know anyone who still hires clowns for parties and stuff. Has anyone hired a clown for a party? I can't imagine that being. I thought that was something only on TV.
Destiny says, why is it I get a high score when it doesn't matter? I'm sorry. I don't know.
If it makes you feel any better, that score wouldn't have beat any of the other scores anyway. Not that that would help.
Frog Hair saying my profile picture keeps changing. Yeah, the team knows about the icon thing, like where it like you basically every time you get an app get to pick your icon. If you leave the app, it changes. I'm pretty sure they know. We have communicated that. But it's such a small thing that it's like we have more important things to fix. But it is on the list, so sorry, Frog Hair. You get a random icon. And right now you're an alligator, and I really like that. I really like that icon. I want to change mine to that.
Congratulations, Destiny, on that win. 16,000 points. John saying clowns are super creepy. I agree.
I do too.
I can hear myself again.
No.
I can't hear you, but
How did he get
that's
an
good.
alligator? I can't find the alligator. I like the cow.
Got 4 minutes to get in this next game. Yeah, I don't know anyone who's hired clowns. I've never.
I think hospitals might for like the kids unit.
But why?
Because they do blow.
Oh, the balloon animal stuff. Yeah, that's cool.
You just got so excited about.
I
balloon
remembered
animals.
that one of the YouTubers I follow, he used to be a clown.
Probably still is.
No, he was like
In secret.
16, and he used to do kids' birthday parties and tie balloons and stuff. He used to actually be a clown.
I mean, when you're a kid, having a balloon animal made for you is so exciting.
Oh yeah.
So I guess it's still a good skill to have. We're gonna get into top dogs in just over 3 minutes. So make sure you enroll for funsies because we have nothing better to do.
The last national day. That's
It's a good one. It puts me in the holiday spirit.
Are you gonna read it or am
Christmas
I?
card day. Each year around this time, friends and family begin mailing their holiday cards. Serves as a reminder to get your stamps, envelopes, and cards together so you can share your holiday cheer. Did you ever write letters to Santa?
No.
I did.
I turned the age of 3, and my older brothers were like, "Yeah, Dad puts the Christmas trees on the presents under the tree every year. There's no
That's
Santa."
kind of funny.
And I was like, "Oh, okay."
My sister and I were 16 months apart, so we were in the same age range, so we didn't know.
Yeah.
For a year. I mean, I don't even remember when I found out. I have a bad memory of my childhood, but I do remember writing everything we wanted from Santa on a Christmas list, and now thinking about it, that was just so my parents knew what to get us.
Yeah. Very true.
So now it never got sent to Santa.
I mean, they do that like sometimes. They sometimes mail out the stuff.
They do. You can actually sponsor. The United States Postal Office does this, where you can sponsor a kid's Christmas card of the stuff that, like, you can get them Christmas stuff. I saw that somewhere on social media.
Yeah.
And that is such a cute idea because they do get. People can still mail their Christmas cards to Santa, and the USPS gets it.
I think it's. I think like, especially around Christmas time, it's one of the best times of year to not be selfish, and because kids don't understand what's going on, and you just gotta make it the best they can have it.
You know what I just remembered? You promised me that we would put our Christmas tree up this weekend.
Yeah. I said I will have a window this Saturday. I could help
There
you
was
do
a
it.
small window of time where Curtis will help me put up a Christmas tree.
I am in the.
We're kind of late. Don't you think we're late?
No.
Or
It's
are we right
not
on
even,
time?
It's not even close.
Well, everyone else has their Christmas tree up.
Okay.
Comment in the chat. Do you have a Christmas tree up? And when do you do your Christmas tree?
I am. I'm very against doing the Christmas
Oh.
trees early.
You are?
Yes. Because why would you put it up there early? No one's gonna see it. Because we're not gonna have anyone over at our place. There's no point for it. It just takes up space.
Yeah, no one comes over.
It's just a fire
Especially
hazard,
right
really.
now.
Yeah.
It's a fake tree. It's plastic.
Okay, the lights though. Real lights, real electricity. Real fire.
I just want to take pictures of our dog next to the Christmas tree.
Oh my gosh.
When it comes down to it, do you think he's gonna like bite the ornaments off? No, cats do. That's a cat thing.
I think he's gonna eat the tinsel.
I think so too. Okay, that was all of the national days.
John says he put his up the weekend after Thanksgiving. See, I never want to be like that. That's a little too gung-ho on the Christmas spirit for me.
No, I think I'm on Team John for this one. I would want to put mine up that early.
Okay. You can do it by yourself.
John, do you have young kids? Are all your kids out of the house? I'm thinking, if you had younger kids, then you would put it up earlier.
I don't think so. If you had younger kids, you'd put it up later.
Because you'd be too busy chasing them around.
Well, I mean, why would you put up a Christmas tree they're going to mess with and knock over, and there's no presents underneath it, and they're going to be like, when are the presents going to be there? I don't see
And then
any.
you would tell them when Santa comes. I woke up one night when I was a kid, and my mom was wrapping gifts Christmas the night before Christmas morning.
Yeah.
And I think that's when I found out.
Oh.
Oh my God, it's all coming back to me.
I remember 4th grade music class. This kid sitting next to me believed in Santa still, and I'm like, Santa's not real.
Oh my God.
Santa isn't real.
You're
and
the destroyer of dreams.
he kept looking at me, and he's like, yes, he is. I'm like, no, he's not. He's not real.
Oh my God, Curtis.
I got to rip that bandage off early. Sorry.
That is so rude. I'm disappointed in you. Okay, so that was all the national days. But hold on. We missed some national weeks in December. And this one kind of reminds me of you. National Cookie Cutter Week.
That reminds you of me?
Because you like to cut corners. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Because Curtis has been wanting to make homemade sugar cookies.
Oh my God, yes.
For years now. And we live in an apartment which has a tiny kitchen, so that would just be a mess. And then and you want to make it from scratch, right?
Roll it out the dough, get the
okay,
cookie
that's
cutters.
fine. But are you talking like flour?
Yep.
Baking powder?
I don't know how they're made. All I know is my mom made them when I was a kid, and they were amazing. They're like the store-bought kind.
Yeah.
That are like really soft. They were like that.
Yeah.
And
we used to make sugar cookies, but we'd make the kind where they're actually able to be cut out into shapes. So you have to add more flour to those.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And then you decorate them with icing and sprinkles. I did that every year growing up.
We made homemade icing.
And Curtis wants to do that, and I'm like, that is such a mess.
But
it's so worth it.
Well,
though.
I'd like to get your little sisters and my little brother, and we can get them all together, and we can all make cookies together.
Not this year.
Not this year. Definitely not this year. But one day.
Yeah. Okay, another one. Oh, wow, John. Currently, 3 kids in the house, 2 back from college, and 1 high schooler. We have to put it up that weekend. We make cookies and watch Christmas movies like Die Hard and Elf and eat popcorn. That's so cute.
Classic Christmas movie, Die Hard.
I wish John was my dad. He would be a great dad. A football coach is a dad. That is so cute. That's like the dream. That's the American dream right there. It's also National Hand Washing Awareness Week.
Yes, wash your hands every day.
Every time you come
Especially
home.
if you leave your house. Yeah, if you leave your house, come home, first thing you should do is wash your hands.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that COVID lasts on services for a long time, but even for like normal things like you ever think how unsafe we as a human population were about colds and flus?
Yeah.
I used to come to like work and we would go to school with colds, sniffling everywhere, sneezing, gross germs, and now it's like when I think about it, I'm like, ew. Like I would never come to work with a cold again.
Yeah.
Because of obviously COVID. Less than 75% of women and less than 50% of men wash their hands after using the bathroom. Men, Curtis, women.
If I am at home, I normally don't. I'm going to say that.
Ew, why would you admit that?
I'm just saying.
Most men don't.
I-
And even in public restrooms.
In public, always. Never once have not.
But men don't in public. I have heard stories. You could watch a bunch of men go to a public restroom and come out and they didn't wash their hands.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, that would just, oh my God. Ugh.
See, I do it every time in public. At home, not so much, because, I'm at home.
Studies show that people who wash their hands have 24% less sick days because of respiratory illness and 51% fewer sick days due to sick stomach. Most bacteria on our hands is under our fingernails, so when you're washing, be sure to scrub underneath them. Working in an elderly home, I had to get not tested, but quizzed every...
On how to wash your hands?
Yeah, every so often on how to wash hands properly. And there's a way. You gotta sing your ABCs or your happy birthday, and you have to make sure you scrub your thumbs and your palms, and there's a way to scrub every part of your hands.
John says he's a big hand washer and avoids touching bathroom doors in public.
I avoid touching doors in general now.
True.
I don't want to touch, because I know for a fact there's people in our apartment complex that have COVID.
Yeah, I mean,
and I don't want to touch anything.
My brother lives in the same apartment complex that we do, and he and his girlfriend just tested positive for COVID.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in probably over...
We don't see him anyway.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a
apartment.
while.
I don't want to see anyone with COVID.
Yeah.
I wish them well, though. Touching your face with dirty hands spreads sicknesses, pneumonia, a cold, and the flu. I've had pneumonia before. Do you remember that?
I had severe cases of pneumonia growing up. I was hospitalized. I was put in those special tents and everything. Mm-hmm. I played PS2 in the hospital. That was fun.
Yeah, here's my thing, is being type 1. For instance, we dated at one point. I mean, we've been dating for whatever. Our first year of dating, we both got the flu. Do you remember that? I got the flu first.
Vaguely.
I'm talking the throw up type of flu.
Oh.
The stomach flu. I got the flu. It lasted a week. Curtis caught it from me. It only lasted one day.
Yeah.
So when I get sick, it lasts literally 5 times longer than a normal person. It takes me forever to recover because obviously autoimmune disease. And now I'm I want to be more safe than ever.
Yeah, whenever I got sick as a kid, it would literally just go straight to my lungs. I don't know why.
I think when you were a baby, you had issues.
Wow.
And not in a...
Thank you.
No, I mean health issues. And you were redheaded. That doesn't...
Yeah, true. Really set me back in life. See, Dark Horse out there with 21,180 points with a couple plays left.
Yeah. We haven't talked about the game at all.
We got Norm out there.
Me and Kurt, I'm so bad at that. I just want to talk. This is my only socialization.
Yeah, I ignore her when we get home. As soon as we walk in the door, I stop talking to Amelia.
He's kidding.
Am I? Destiny out there, Jonesy, Manuel out there.
Destiny said, I got my $3,500 check in the mail today from playing bingo, so I'm good. That's right. Destiny did win a bingo jackpot.
Yeah.
Before we... Yeah, so yay. That's a great check to get in the mail. I mean, just from playing bingo. John said, LOL, Curtis has the issues. I can't tell if he's saying, yeah, Curtis has the issues, or if he's saying Amelia has the issues.
Oh,
I think both of us have issues, and that's why we work great as a couple. When did Destiny win that? Oh. She was one of the very last jackpot winners.
Yeah.
Destiny at Welsh's Big Ten Tavern, $3,526. I believe I added a picture of Destiny to the bingo commercials. So she's in that commercial holding up her iPad.
That's what I'm most excited for going back. When everything gets going again. The jackpots that we left off were absolutely huge.
$113,000, and then we have a $20,000 one.
Yeah. And if you are if you're an ETAB player out there and you don't know what we're talking about, we do bingo. Every day we stream it just like this live on Monday through Friday at noon and 5 p.m. So if you ever want to come out to the bars, see how it goes.
25-cent cards. We play about either 11 or 13 games for lunch hour and happy hour. There we go. Dark Horse, who is currently a top 12 finalist.
Yeah, so when the bars open up, if you want to see what our bingo's all about, give it a try. Just come to the bar, noon, 5 p.m.
Yeah, very affordable cards. It's a lot of fun. We have a bunch of regular players. Between 100 and 300 people play with us usually.
Yeah.
Across the state of Minnesota. The prizes are obviously progressive. We have 3 progressive jackpots. For happy hour, we have 1 progressive jackpot for lunch hour. And there's always must-go prizes, and they're usually pretty big. It's just a lot of fun because it's... E-tabs aren't connected, but bingo is.
Yeah, you get to see all the other players across Minnesota playing. We'll be here hosting it all.
Yeah, it's a ton of... That's kind of me and Curtis's gig is bingo. And John and Ian, too.
Yeah.
Although John and Ian are also the sports gig.
All right, we're going to get into our last game. 4 minutes to enroll. We're going to take a quick break. We will see you all soon, so don't go anywhere. Hello, everyone. Welcome us back to PCS Extended Edition. That's what we're going to call this. Except it's not extended because it's closed. But, you know, it doesn't matter. 10 seconds left to get in this next game. What game is this?
Pride of Minnesota.
Pride of Minnesota. All right, you see Destiny out there, Dan, Scuba Steve, Goldie Mom, and Dark Horse.
Babe Bliss said, I think about bingo. Love it. Did it all the time.
Yeah,
Good.
I mean,
I do remember your name, I think. Babe Bliss?
I
remember
think they
something
usually
Bliss.
pay as Bliss. Just
Yeah,
Bliss. I don't know if that's them or a different player, but I definitely remember Bliss playing quite frequently.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us. And I think this is like before the app. A lot of our regular players hadn't talked to us before
Yeah.
from Facebook, so it's nice hearing from you on the Player Connect app.
See Big Schmidt out there. Big Schmidt taking first place. Dark Horse in second. Scuba Steve in third. Dan in fourth. And Goalie Mom in fifth.
Big Schmidt also ended in third place for the session last night. Yeah, a lot happened during the session. We had Mama Bear in first, Jackpot 108 in second, Big Schmidt in third, Scuba Steve in fourth, Dark Horse in fifth, She Devil in sixth, and Kanzi in seventh. That means that Boat Racer 19 as well as Spicy Chip got knocked out.
Yeah.
Sadly, two of my favorite players got knocked out of the final 12 leaderboard, but make sure you guys play during the finals next Wednesday because we're going to have a consolation prize. So someone could win $100.
Yeah, even if you weren't a qualifier, you can still play during the finals with all the qualifiers. And like we said earlier, we are working on getting the finalized version of the finalist. Tony's working on that. We just need to hear back from a couple people, and we will inform you all shortly.
We'll post that to Facebook and to the app.
Yeah, and anytime we're broadcasting, we'll make sure we talk about it, pull it up.
Oh, it's Lady Bliss.
Lady Bliss?
Yeah. I knew it. We recognized you, but I didn't know exactly what the name was. Lady Bliss. Well, I'm wishing for Lady Bliss to win the $113,000 jackpot. If someone were to win that right now, they would also win the major and the mega, or the major and the minor.
Yeah.
And that would be around 130 something thousand.
Yeah, I think
Over $135,000 about, which would be insane.
I don't know like the most amount of money Pilot's ever given away to one person, but I think that would take it.
I know we've done 100,000 before, but I don't know if we've gone over that for one single person. I don't know. Tony will have to let us know. But I don't know. Curtis and I, the whole team, we started Jackpot Hunter back in July. And we've just watched that mega go from 43 balls to 40, what's it at, 47?
Finished 48.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. You don't believe me? It's 48.
Okay, it's at 48 now, and it started progressing a couple weeks ago, so it went above $100,000. And at this point, it's December now. We probably will have to wait till January for that one, but it's time for someone to win it.
Yeah, I'd love to see it go out.
And I'm so excited. Like, we've just been waiting for months.
I just have my fingers crossed that I'm here when it goes out.
I know. I hope you and I are the broadcasters.
Yeah, we want to be here. We want to, hopefully, I don't know.
And then
hopefully Jackpot Jen would be here too.
I hope it's on a Friday on the very last game.
Yeah, I want to be a part of the phone call afterwards as well.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing more exciting than that. Hear someone's voice tremble.
I got to hear Mrs. Yag's phone call when she won a jackpot. I got to talk to Mrs. Yags. That was nice. We did call someone when they won 40,000 before.
Yeah, it was fun.
Fun is fun.
Yeah, back when Fun won their $40,000 jackpot. That was like the first big jackpot for us.
Mm-hmm.
Back when we were doing nothing
we were, like,
but
brand new to Pilot at that point. And
We're
look
doing-
at us now.
We're doing Jackpot Jungle, got it up to 40,000, and Fun hit it.